here to promote his new album, Surreal.
Buy that on iTunes right now.
For sure. Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
So, I got a few questions.
All right.
Get to know you.
All right.
Alright.
We'll get to know each other.
Alright. So, when did you start making music?
I started making music when I was like 15, 16. We were just, the boys freestyling at parties and stuff in Halifax, and then it turned into like being recording and making an album. My first album came out when I was 18 on like my 18th birthday. I was still in high school and stuff, so that's when I started. And then since then we kind of been, consistently coming up with albums or videos feels like every week there's some new Spesh K thing going on. Vote for Spesh K, request this song, check this new single, there's something, come to the show. So we just staying consistent with it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alright. So when did you have that moment when you were like, this is what I was meant to do?
I would say when I perform, you get that feeling inside when you know people are just at a concert. We've all been to concerts and had good times, you know what I mean? And when you're up on stage doing your thing and you see people in the crowd enjoying themselves like crazy and having a blast, you even see people like saying your lyrics when you're on stage. I mean, those are just like levels of exhilaration that, like, as far as like drugs go, like I'll smoke my trees and drink or whatever, but like that's the high. That's the high. No drug is gonna give me the high of me being on stage. So I don't even gotta go like chase the dragon or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Alright. So what do you think about when you're performing?
Yo, when I'm performing, I'm thinking about, man, did I drink too much? Is the place gonna be packed? I know at the big ticket show, I remember like before the show, I was just like, man, stop drinking. I was like, man, I'm telling you, after this show, man, you're gonna be interviewing me for G5. It's gonna be crazy. Don't worry. And look, we're here today. So I mean,
you're doing great.
Yeah, like before the show, it's just like, I would say, every artist has a few things to stress about. Is it gonna be packed?
Yeah.
You always have your phone going off, whatever town you're in. People's like, yo, you on the way, you got lists, and you're like, you may not be around the promoter right now, and you're like, like those are certain, like before you go on stage, that there's just things you're gonna have to deal with, and because it's hip hop, that nothing's ever gonna go the way you plan it to. So there's always gonna be something out of these issues, whether it's audio, weather, sound, you name it, something's crack-a-lacking. That's gonna be exciting. It's like a mystery at the hip hop show. Like, what now?
Okay, so what's like the worst thing that's happened that you kind of, looked out and everything ended up being okay? Like,
I think, with this game, you can say with hip hop, there's 99 things in the week that are gonna disappoint you, and you can't even think about that. You can't even worry about. Sure, I had things that might have did what you ever asked a question about, but it's like I can't even think about that. I have to let that pass my mind. As soon as it comes in, any negative things, like I read some negative emails today about some business things and about things, and you're just like, whatever, man. You keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? And I would tell you about like the one thing that was like crazy, like today, like we're moving along with artwork. I got a photo shoot back. You know what I mean? I got Trace and Matrix here. We're gonna record a song, and so I think in the game and as an artist, like it's hard to like deal with that because you think we all have the concept that we everything and we're awesome and stuff. So when we have negativities and stuff, it takes a lot, and it takes a long time in your career to get to the point where you just brush it off and like,
for sure.
Yo, man, and that's when you think like. Dirt on Your Shoulder could be like an epic song, you know what I mean? If you really know what, stress is about or what haters are about, and you just gotta keep doing your thing, basically.
I feel that.
G5 Mobile, yo.
We are here. So, who would you collab with? If you could collab with anybody out there, who would you collab with?
Anyone? Yo, basically, in the hip hop game, I've been doing this for a long time. So we've gotten to collab with a lot of cats. Basically, like I grew up with Classified and J. Brew, so we got tracks like with them all day. In the States, I work with like Pace One, Sadat X, Copyright. We're gonna try and get Master Ace to come through here next week. So you know what I mean? And it all goes in line with MCs that I want to work with, or MCs that I really dig growing up, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's still the same thing right now, like when I get Trace, or whether I get Raw, T. Pompey, or Tiggs, or Escape Artists in the studio here, like working on things with me. Basically, it's just me working with who I want to work with. And to have that luxury, I think it's like maybe a testament to just the hours that I put into this stuff, but I think I got it pretty good for the group of Toronto artists and international artists or anything. The group of artists I get to work with is, you know, I'm fortunate.
Actually, they're pretty dope.
Except Mr. Matrix. I'm kidding. Woo 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 woo.
Okay. So what hidden talents do you have?
Yo, I'm actually really tone deaf. I can't sing at all. So rapping is pretty much the only thing that I can cling to. I drive a mean mountain bike.
Okay.
I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I could drink anybody under the table because I'm from Scotia. I don't like to show that. It's like the Incredible Hulk, though. Like sometimes you don't like to show that. You don't like to bring that guy up. You don't want to see that guy. But you know what I mean? I just, you know, hidden talents, I don't know. Wake up, I'm a smoke champ, iron lung type boy. You know what I mean?
It's actually some pretty sick stuff. I wish I could.
I cut my own hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I won't show it to you though.
Oh,
that's why I got a hat on.
Okay, well, you know, I have one more question for you.
All right.
All right. So,
one, is it just one, or is it two-parter or one-parter?
It's a one-parter.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So, who did you listen to as a kid? That's what I want to know.
As a kid, I would say the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style, a lot of Gangstar, Common, Fireside. And when I was straight up in junior high, though, like when we were living in Halifax, it was the West End. Like we lived in the West End. And West Side music, West Coast music was our thing. We would ride to that, you know what I mean, all day. Then New York came back with Nas and Jay-Z, you know. But just basically classic hip-hop all day. But I really got down with the conscious hip-hop because before there wasn't any gangster music or gangster rap, conscious hip-hop was the only kind of hip-hop that was out there. The only music was, you know, it was Afrocentric, pro-black hip-hop that was like, that was it. That's what hip-hop was. And as the 90s sort of evolved, it was like they were subgenred instead of being this is hip-hop because of this is gangster rap or this is, you know, down south rap. That this what we consider the original hip-hop, you know, slowly disappeared or whatever. But, you know, it's like what Premier said, just we walking through carrying our torch, you know what I mean? We in the underground, baby, so that's what up, G5.
Oh, you're a chill ass dude. I love talking to you.
Nice one.
Hopefully we can talk soon. We will, for sure.
Big Ticket. I'm there. I'm at Big Ticket all the time, too, so buy me a drink.
Check
you know
out
what
Big
I mean?
Ticket.
Yo-y.
Second Friday of the month. All right, so, yeah.